Greetings, friends. Happy Wednesday. Happy full moon. The word for today is strength. And the strength for today is inner strength. And it's coming from the illumination of the full moon and the awareness, the beginning awareness or new level of awareness of what's being activated. The card, there's a lot I want to bring forward. Let me just take a breath here. I looked up the passage for the Sabian symbol for today, and there was a beautiful sentence at the very beginning of Dane Redyear's description, and the sentence was, "Root strength produces beautiful flowers." And it totally made me think of the Eight of Discs, which is the key, the first key card for the month of Virgo, and has to do with the flowering of the tree, the flowering of the world tree, and the manifestation of all the work of tending and caring for something important. And so this symbol is about the bringing forward of generations, of eons, of lineage, and the support of the ancestors in supporting each of us in this incarnation to connect with our own purpose and also to bring forward all that has been pre-paved for us. It's really an incredible summary of the significance of this lifetime, probably of every lifetime, but I think we're all feeling right now the weight and the importance of what's happening in our world and the realization that we have come to contribute and participate in this unfolding. So I invite you today to connect with your own experience of inner strength. Remember that the strength comes internally from your activation of the light. The final card in the full moon spread was the priestess, and the reminder that all of truth, all of strength, all of love first comes from the activation of our own vertical column. The vertical column is our throne in this body. The spine is the throne of the body. I was doing some preparation for path work with the priestess this morning, and I came across that passage when I was studying the Hebrew letter Gimel, which is for camel, for the path of the priestess. And I just found that sentence to be so remarkable. The spine is the throne of the body. That's why we every practice comes back to the activation of our column of light and our ability to strengthen that column in order to continue to strengthen our ability to bridge the dimensions and bridge the worlds and step out of what feels like a prison of circumstances in 3D in order to fully participate with consciousness in this world. So there's a quality of mastery. The ancestors are supporting us. Many of us are feeling the significance. I will say that I feel super calm inside, and also I'm not sleeping. I haven't slept much for the last 5 days. And there's a sense of presence to this time and holding space for what's unfolding and the knowledge that we need to show up and be mindful and be aware. We have no idea how we're helping or how to contribute and the bigness of what's happening, and the best way to do that is just to simply intend to be present and then to respond to the impulses we receive from the inner light. So I went to the animal deck to ask for a message regarding strength and encouragement for how we can continue to strengthen our connection, not just to the light, but also to the ancestors, to the root, and to the wisdom that's held within the earth and within our body, and the strength that we are bringing forward as the ones in the bodies right now. And so this has happened before. I drew a card and then I was guided to draw 3 more cards, and they came up for the elements, and they're each a symbol of strength and mastery. So the first card I pulled was Eagle, and the mastery of sight and perception and the quality of wisdom and knowledge from air. Cheetah, mastery of fire, explosion, vitality, the strength of courage and conviction and the ability to act, holding the wisdom of the past. I think of this as the card of Queen of Wands. And then the third card was Whale, mastery of the depths. And this is truly the card that speaks to your ability to connect deep, to go really deep into the strength of this earth, into the strength of your lineage, into the strength of wisdom held within the dark. And then finally, this is also water, Swan. So Swan is the symbol of beauty, an image of beauty of water. So it's not just going deep, but then it's embodying the beauty and the light of this world. I think of Swan as the card of the priestess. So there's a way in which this final card, it's funny because I was thinking this was the fourth element. There's not an earth element here, but I think that that's because we are in earth, and these are messages for us today about how to bring our own mastery into this world. So pay attention to the beauty of the flowering of what's coming forward. Even if it's intense, even if it's challenging and confusing, there's incredible beauty. So have an amazing day, and thanks for participating in these messages with me.